The newest Disney Speedstorm roadmap is here. That's right, everyone. It has been a long time coming, but today Disney Speedstorm has officially revealed their brand new roadmap detailing everything that is going to be coming in seasons 11, 12, and 13 to Disney Speedstorm. There is a ton of exciting stuff, so let's just hop straight into it. Taking a look here, you guys can see the full roadmap. Disney Speedstorm posted it just a little bit ago on all of their social medias, and it's super sick. So let's go ahead and break it down season by season, starting things off with season 11. To no one's surprise, I think we have The Incredibles being season 11. A lot of people were predicting this. They've been teasing it for months. It got leaked a long while back, and it just makes sense. The Incredibles is going to be season 11. I personally am super excited for this. You can see in the background there a little bit of a glimpse of the track, which looks like we're going to be driving through the city. You can see like a bit of the town hall on the left, and then there's like a looming thing overhead, which I'm assuming is going to be one of the robots from the movie. So could be a lot of fun interactive elements on the track. Hopefully not as annoying as Sugar Rush, but still could be really cool. And then we are getting 5 new racers in season 11, as well as 2 mid-season racers. Now, the 5 racers, I think there is a lot of debate for who this 5th character could be. I think it's almost guaranteed that we are going to be getting Mr. Incredible, Mrs. Incredible / Elastigirl, Violet, and Dash. I mean, this just makes sense. They're the 4 main characters, the 4 heroes of the movie, and if we do not get one of these 4 characters, I will personally be incredibly disappointed. I think it just makes sense for these characters to come to the game, and I really hope that all 4 of them make it in. I don't see why any of them wouldn't. But then obviously we're also getting a 5th character during the Incredibles season, and I think the 2 main contenders are Frozone and Syndrome. Obviously there's other possibilities. It could be someone from Incredibles 2. Jack is there as well, though I think he's a little small to be a driver personally. So my bets are on either Syndrome or Frozone. I think they're both incredible characters and both deserve to make it into Disney Speedstorm. And as much as I would love to see both of them, we most likely are only going to get one, unless they do sort of like what they did for Inside Out and they add another one as one of the mid-season characters. But personally, I'm okay with just getting one. My personal pick is for Syndrome, just because I think more villain representation in Disney Speedstorm is always a good thing, and I think Syndrome is one of the best Pixar villains out there, and I would absolutely love to see him in game. I think there's a lot of cool potential, but I also wouldn't be mad with Frozone. I think that would be super sick as well. And obviously, The Incredibles is going to last 3 months, unfortunately. If you want to hear all the details about why we are getting 3 months, seasons, and 3 golden passes in one, go ahead and check out my video from yesterday. It is a whole ordeal, and personally something that I am not a fan of, but this does mean that 5 of the characters are going to be locked behind the premium wall of actually having to purchase a golden pass, which I think is really, really unfortunate. And then we're getting 2 mid-season racers in season 11 as well. There's a lot of things these mid-season characters could be. My predictions: Moana and Maui, guys. I mean, Moana is by far my most wanted character in Disney Speedstorm. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know this. I love Moana. I really want to see her in Disney Speedstorm, and her movie is releasing in just a couple of days. I think like a week or so from the time I'm recording this video, and season 11 is launching in December, so the movie will probably still be in theaters. Moana, please. I would love to see Moana and Maui join Disney Speedstorm, and they would be the perfect duo of mid-season characters. So fingers crossed that it's them. But other actual predictions, I think Snow White and the Evil Queen are very likely to come as well. They were leaked also a while back, and they'd be super awesome to have in Disney Speedstorm. So hopefully we see them somewhere in this roadmap. I think it's very likely that we do. Moving into season 12, we have Tron. Now, this one is a bit of a surprise for me, I'm not going to lie. To be fully honest with you guys, I don't know if I can name 4 Tron characters, and we are getting 4 Tron characters. Let's take a step back though and look at the concept art. You can see right there Mickey, driving through the Tron track. The grid, I believe, is what it would be called. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not an expert on the Tron IP. I know it was leaked a while ago, but I was always skeptical that we'd be getting a full Tron season, but it is happening. The Tron season is going to last only 2 months as opposed to the other seasons 11 and Season 13's 3 months. So that's going to be very interesting as well. Only 4 new characters for Tron, as well as 2 additional mid-season characters. I am very excited for the Tron season regardless though to learn more about this IP, and I mean driving through the grid is going to look super sick, and I'm sure they're going to make all of the 4 characters, unique enough and exciting, and I'm still super hyped that Tron is coming to the game. And something I think that could be super cool that Tron has the potential to do is introducing motorcycles to Disney Speedstorm. Currently, every single character has only driven a kart of some kind, but I'm not gonna lie, I will be mildly disappointed if the Tron season comes with carts instead of bikes. I mean, the Tron light cycles are just iconic. They're so cool, some of the coolest vehicles in fiction, dare I say, and getting a version of them in Disney Speedstorm would be absolutely incredible, and I really hope that we get something like that going into the future. And there's a lot they could do with unique abilities. I would like to see something like Elizabeth Swann's unique ability that definitely has a Tron-esque vibe, and overall, it's going to be a 6 season. It's going to be shorter compared to the other 2, so if you don't like Tron, it'll be over and done in 2 months. And then the 2 mid-season characters, again, I would love to see Moana and Maui at some point if they do not come in season 11. I think Snow White and the Evil Queen are also a possibility. Though I think they are more likely to come in season 13 because I believe that is going to be around the launch of the live action Snow White, which is very interesting as well. But besides that, I don't know. I mean, we're getting 6 new mid-season racers across these next 3 seasons. Flynn Rider definitely, I think, is on the list because Rapunzel just having a counterpart seems likely. Maybe they'll add Aurora to give Maleficent someone else to go with. Maybe Dalmatians from 101 Dalmatians. I'm just thinking about these collections that only have 1 character. I imagine that they will get someone else to join their collection at some point in the future. And so these next couple seasons, maybe some of those slots will be filled. We'll have to see. Let me know your guys' predictions in the comments below for who you think the mid-season characters are going to be moving forward. And then moving on, we have Season 13, the final season revealed. This is going to come in May of 2025, and it is going to be Big Hero 6 themed, as you can clearly see right there. Looking at the concept art in the background, this track already looks so cool. I believe the fictional city is called San Francisco, I believe, or something similar to that. And it's an incredible city, and this track looks incredible just already from the small glimpse that we have of it. And it's going to be a great season. Big Hero 6 is going to last 3 months this season is, so that is something to just be aware of. Again, not a huge fan of that change. And we are getting 5 new characters in the Big Hero 6 season. So that means someone's not making it in. Obviously, Baymax and Hero are going to get in. They're the 2 main characters of the movie, and it would just not make sense if you made a Big Hero 6 season and you didn't feature Baymax and Hero. But then there's a lot of other characters. Obviously, the rest of the 6 are all in contention. There's Go-Go, there is Honey Lemon, there's Wasabi, and then I believe Fred is the last one. And obviously, all 4 of those cannot fit alongside Baymax and Hero, so someone's not gonna make the cut. Honestly, I don't even know who shouldn't make the cut because I think they're all so cool and they have so much potential for great abilities. Fred and his fire-breathing costume dragon thing could be super cool. Wasabi and his laser swords could have a great ability. Honey Lemon and all her chemicals could be great. And then Go-Go is obviously just she's a speedster. She goes fast on her little wheels or whatever. And they could all be super sick in game. And then there's also the villain I think is really cool. Professor Callahan, I believe is his name. He could be just a great villain in game. And be incredible as a character. But obviously only 5 racer slots means that not all of them are going to make it. Unless of course they are featured as the 2 mid-season racers, which I think is a decent possibility just because I do think it is weird that we don't get all of the main characters. I think that is a little bit strange. It was kind of like Inside Out when people were debating if it was going to be a 4 or 5 racer season, and obviously it's going to be 5 because why would they put every emotion in except 1? It just doesn't make sense. And I think the same is true for Big Hero 6, but obviously 6 racer seasons is just something that we do not get in Disney Speedstorm. It's usually either 4 or 5. And so this is really interesting. Again, I think it is pretty likely that the missing character is one of the mid-season characters, just because I do think that it would be so weird to only have 5 of the Big Hero 6. But we'll see what actually ends up happening come May. It's going to be very interesting to see. But overall, I am excited. What do you guys think about these lineup of seasons? We have The Incredibles coming season 11, Tron season 12, and Big Hero 6 coming season 13. And looking at the full roadmap once again, season 14 not revealed. It says exclusive new content every 2 months. I think they should change that because now it's new content every 2 to 3 months depending on the season. Very unfortunate. Hopefully they improve the free-to-play experience going forward. Again, if you guys are missing context, go check out yesterday's video. Crazy stuff, possibly the worst change in Disney Speedstorm history, but regardless of all of the bad news, I am still very excited for the coming seasons. I think there is a lot of potential for great stuff coming to Disney Speedstorm. Personally, I am the most excited for The Incredibles. I've wanted The Incredibles for quite some time in Disney Speedstorm, and I'm very happy that they are finally joining us. Big Hero 6 is also something I'm incredibly excited for. Tron, like I said, I don't know a lot about the IP, but I know that their bikes are really cool, and hopefully we get the bikes, and it opens the possibility for more motorcycles and bike kind of vehicles in the future for Disney Speedstorm. I think that would be super sick, and we get like some deluxe carts for previous characters where they're driving bikes. There's a lot of potential for some super cool stuff with the addition of Tron to the game, and hopefully we get some cool new features and game modes as these seasons progress as well. It's going to be an exciting time for Disney Speedstorm, and the future is fairly bright. I am excited to see what they do with the game. But again, let me know your thoughts on all of the seasons in the comments below. Super curious to hear what all of you guys think and what seasons you are most excited for and what characters you are predicting. Be sure to let me know all of that in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.